We shall need hardcore for the foundation. That will cost us about 5.1 million Uganda shillings. And now a foundation walling will take about 13,000 bricks, and each brick is going to be costing 450 shillings in Uganda. Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Have you ever wondered how much it costs to build a 2-bedroom house here in Uganda? Yes, in today's video I'm going to dive into how much it costs to build a 2-bedroom house in Uganda. I'm going to walk you through whatever you need to build a 2-bedroom house. All the materials you need, with the exception of labor, exception of transportation of those building materials from the place you buy them to the site, except those things, and with the exception of land. So I've researched prices online, pulled figures from current suppliers, and put together a realistic cost breakdown that you can use to make sure it can help you plan if you're building a house in 2025. Let's start with the basics. 2-bedroom house is usually a house that includes 2 separate bedrooms, and it has a living room, a kitchen, and at least 1 bathroom. Some of these houses have a veranda and others don't have. Some have a small storage room depending on the layout and the budget. Now, let's talk about the list of building materials that we shall need. So a house has a foundation walling, and now a foundation walling will take about 13,000 bricks, and each brick is going to be costing 450 shillings in Uganda. That is an estimate of about 5.85 million Uganda shillings. And the bags of cement will be 80 bags, each averaging about 34,500 Uganda shillings per bag, which means you'll spend 2.7 million Uganda shillings on cement. Then we shall have sand. We shall need about 7 truckloads, and that is roughly about 2 million each, meaning it will cost 14 million Uganda shillings. Then we shall need hardcore for the foundation. That is about 3 trips of at 1.7 million, meaning that will cost us about 5.1 million Uganda shillings. And then we shall have aggregates for concrete, about 3 trips at 2.2 million Uganda shillings, meaning it will cost us 6.6 million Uganda shillings. Then we shall need also 30 steel bars at an average of 46,000 Uganda shillings, meaning it will cost about 1.38 million Uganda shillings. Then we shall need binding wire of about 3 kilograms. It will cost us 19,500 Uganda shillings when we do the math. Therefore, the total foundation and walling are going to cost approximately 35.7 million shillings. And when it comes to the roofing, we shall need about 60 iron sheets to do our 2-bedroom house, and each iron sheet is going to cost about 40,000 Uganda shillings. Remember, these prices keep changing, so I'm just giving rough estimates, and the total will be about 2.4 million Uganda shillings on the iron sheet. When it comes to roofing, we shall need roofing timber, and this we shall need about 120 pieces, and these 120 pieces will be costing us 600,000 Uganda shillings. When it comes to roofing nails, we shall need about 25 kilograms, and they will cost us about 200,000 Uganda shillings. So then when it comes to the ceiling mesh, we shall need about 4 rolls of ceiling mesh, and each roll is about 45,000 Uganda shillings, meaning that the total is going to be 180,000 Uganda shillings when you do the math. So the grand total for roofing and ceiling will be 3.38 million shillings. Ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to doors and windows, we shall need about 2 steel doors, each at 350,000 Uganda shillings, giving us a total of 700,000 Uganda shillings. When it comes to the wooden doors, those inside doors, we shall need about 5 of them, and we shall buy cheaper ones at about 180,000 Uganda shillings, giving us a total of 900,000 Uganda shillings. Then we shall need 7 window frames, each at 150,000 Uganda shillings. When you do the math, that is about 1.05 million UGX. When it comes to locks and hinges, in a lump sum, it will cost about 250,000 Uganda shillings. So the grand total here will be about 2.9 million shillings. When it comes to plumbing fixtures, we shall need 2 toilets and they'll cost us 400,000 Uganda shillings. And then when it comes to sinks, we shall need 2 of them and they'll cost us 150,000 Uganda shillings. When it comes to the pipes and fittings, they will cost us about 500,000. Did you hear that? 500,000 Uganda shillings. And then the total of plumbing will be about 1.35 million Uganda shillings. And of course, a house, when you're finishing the house, it needs electrifying. Electrical installation will cost us wiring, sockets, bulbs, and breaker box. And these will be estimated at 1.2 million Uganda shillings. After doing all that, you have to finish up your house by flooring and painting. You need to install a floor and then paint the walls. How much is this going to cost, Mr. Dominic? Let me break down for you. The finishing and flooring and painting is going to cost about 2.61 million Uganda shillings. When you break this down, you'll need floor tiles for 55 square meters at 34,746 per square meter. That's about 1.9 million Uganda shillings. 1.91 million Uganda shillings. And when it comes to tile adhesive, the adhesive used to join the tiles, it is about 15 bags that will be needed, each costing 25,000 Uganda shillings. The total will be 375,000 Uganda shillings. When it comes to paint, we shall need about 5 buckets, and the total will be about 100 liters when you add up those 5 buckets, and each bucket will cost us about 65,000 Uganda shillings, giving us a rough estimate of about 325,000 Uganda shillings. So that's how we come about with our total of 2.61 million Uganda shillings for the finishing. So ladies and gentlemen, the grand total we come about with is 47.1 million Uganda shillings. Congratulations for building your first 2-bedroom house. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video. What do you think about the rough estimate I've just given you in this video? I want you to comment in the comment section below and you tell me about what you think this rough estimate, and then you can also give your rough estimate about your 2-bedroom house. Have you ever built a 2-bedroom house, or you think about building your 2-bedroom house, or even a bigger house? Comment in the comment section below and you tell me what you think about this breakdown, this cost breakdown. Thank you for watching. Let's meet again. I remain Dominic Mu and I sign out. Bye bye.